So whatever query you have, whatever question you have regarding your fluency, regarding spoken English, or about our process, so feel free to ask your doubt and queries today in this support meeting to learn better and to get the best result in a very short period. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. So yes, Yamshi ma'am have posted the question. With this, let's start the meet. Today, as our leader, as our expert, we have Shabna ma'am is here, Manabendra sir is here, and yes, Vikasa is also there. So if anybody have doubt regarding these questions, you can ask. So I have already got so many of questions. With this, let's start the question. So first question is from Mannan sir. He's asking why videos. Yeah. So for this, I would like to call Manabendra sir on stage. Sir, why we do videos?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, I did not get the question. Can you please repeat it?
Yeah, sure, sir. The question is why videos? Why we do videos in MMDC process?
Leaders.
Videos, sir. Videos. Why we make videos?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, there are so many activities at MMDC for learning spoken English, for developing the fluency in spoken English. And one of them is video making process. And I think, and in my opinion, this is the most important process, most important learning tool that MMDC has introduced. And this is very much beneficial to the learners ranging from beginners to the advanced level. For all the learners, this video making process is very much helpful because this process help the learners uh, to get out of their from their shyness or hesitation, to get rid from their shyness or hesitation, and also to help to build up their confidence, and also to uh, it helps the learner to rectify their own error day by day, because they are regularly making the videos, and they are observing these videos, and they are also having the chance of getting the others videos. So video making process is a very much important tool at MMDC, in my opinion. And if a learner consistently follow this process along with the other activities, um, especially if a learner follows this video making process and he consistently make videos on the topics that are given regularly, I think after 2 or 3 weeks, they will get a certain level of confidence, and they will be fluent at a standard level, so that they can carry forward it to the next level. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. You have given a wonderful answer. So yes, your point was so accurate. That's why that are the following reason why video making is important. So I would like to add some more points, sir. Like why we do videos. Okay, we can do our practice in front of mirror also. So why videos? The difference is, sir, mirror will not give you a feedback. Okay, you can't compare your first mirror practice with the practice you have done on 21 day. But yes, you can make your first video and you can do a comparison. Like you can do a comparison after 7 days, then after 14 days, and in 21 days. By doing this, you will see a vast transformation there. And there you can count your mistake. Okay, this is the mistake I'm doing. And yes, by if you will send your videos to somebody like your APs or in the group, you will get a feedback like what you have to do. This is the point where you can improve. This is the thing. If you will implement these things, it will be much better. So yes, sir, that's why we do videos. It will boost your confidence. You will get some feedback and you will see how much improvement you are doing. So, sir, I hope you got your answer. Moving to the next question. The next question is from Priyanka ma'am. She's asking, I'm facing issue in sentence formation. Yes. I would like to call Shabnam ma'am on stage. Shabnam ma'am,
Good
I'm
evening,
facing issue in sentence formation. Yes, ma'am.
everyone. The problem that making in sentence formation as who is the person who is saying?
Priyanka ma'am is asking this question.
Yeah, I think she's in the starting age, initial stage where she's facing this kind of problem. The process which is there, like RSLW method, which is there, if you follow that process in a few days only, gradually the change will happen, and you will not find difficulties in making or forming the sentences. What I feel that try to practice of speaking, listening, and writing. All this RSLW method which is there, practice more and more. If you practice this thing, I think later on, after a period of time, you will observe that a transformation of sentences and formation of sentences you will be able to make, and you will be able to speak.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering this question. Okay, moving to the next question. BN Malik sir is raising his hand. Sir, you want to ask something?
Yes, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes. My question is, how much average time is required for a study of a participant in the sense of 21 days period of English speaking course?
Okay.
How much
So yes.
average time is required for study of a participant in the sense of 21 days period of English spoken course?
Okay. So for this question, I would like to call Amit sir on stage. Amit sir.
Yes, I'm there. I was just listening to all of you. I think this is an amazing question. So, sir, I would like to answer this question in two particular ways.
Yes, sir.
The basic one is it depends. It depends. So actually, initially, we just asked you to work for 15 minutes per day, right? That is what was promised to you, all of you, in the
50
first
Sir,
15
minutes,
15 minutes.
Acha, 15 minutes per day.
15
Yeah,
minutes
15.
only. But initially, when you start with the process, yes, 15 is 15, sir. 15 is FIFTEEN, 15. So initially, it's 15 minutes only, or for the entire 21 days, it's 15 minutes only.
Yeah, so
on a daily basis.
cumulative time
That is
will
what
be.
the MMDC process is all about.
Is it? Okay. So 15 to 21.
I did not get you, sir. No, 15 into 21. Yes, that is 15 into 21. So I'm giving you the
Yes.
per day limit, per day expectation. The per day expects only. That is what we have been telling you throughout.
Okay,
so
sir.
what we have
Thanking
been
you.
telling you is that you do the 15-minute process only for 21 days. But the problem is that initially when you'll start to create the video, it will take you some time. The videos, it was around 3 hours initially. Initially, he was spending 3 hours per day, but after some time, he started making his videos in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So initially, it will take you a lot of time, maybe for some of the learners, but if you spend only 15 minutes of your time, this is more than enough to improve your fluency in just 21 days.
Thank you,
According
sir.
to what statistically we have been proving it. Yes, again and again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, over to you, Yamshi, once again.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So we have next question that my mind goes blank after some time while speaking. So yes, it is a really interesting question. So for this question, I would like to call Manabendra sir on stage.
Yes, ma'am. This is the most common questions at support call, I think. So this problem occurs initially for every learners, and it happened with me also, and I think it happens with everyone. So to get this, initially we have to face trouble to overcome this problem. Our mind goes blank. Sometimes we cannot find proper words or phrases, or sometimes we make, most of the time we make grammatical mistakes. For grammatical mistakes, I can say that this should be ignored at the initial level, because grammar will automatically come with the fluency, with the increasing fluency. So initially, you don't have to focus so much on grammar. You just focus. You have to just focus too much on your speaking part. You have to make an environment around you so that you have a lot of scope to listen to English and to speak in English. So at MMDC, in every activities we can find those scope, definitely, because at 9:15 meet we have a lot of scope of listening, and also we have a scope to participate and speak in English. Also, there is a video making process, and through this process we have to make 3 to 5 minutes video, and that also help us. So for mind goes blank, for this problem, I can suggest that initially don't try to learn new words. Don't try to enlarge your vocabulary first, because the words already you have in your mind, those are sufficient for your speaking. So try to use those words which are lying dominant in your mind. So try to make them alive and make them active, so that you can use those words frequently. And you have to be so much observant to every activities and everything you are listening, you are writing or reading, and you are speaking. So and try to intimate others, because intimating is a very much important part of learning another language which is not our mother tongue. So you don't have to learn new words. Try to learn phrases. I want to say that uh, you have find a word, make sentence with that word, make various kind of sentences with that word. You can play with the words, such as as an example, I can say that you have a word beautiful, that is a noun form, and its verb form is beautify, its adverb form is beautifully. So try to make sentences with these three types of forms, these three types of words. So focus on learning phrases instead of learning new words regularly. uh, I can say I don't I'm not trying to say that learning new words is harmful. This is very much essential, but initially to get rid of this problem, you have to focus too much on your speaking part, listen too much, you listen as much as possible throughout the day. You can listen to YouTube videos, you can watch web series or English movies, and you can also listen to the videos or what are being posted in the MMDC WhatsApp group. So you have to make an environment around you which will help you to be with English and be in English. So that is the point I want to clarify. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. We agree with your all points. And yes, we should ignore our mistakes in our initial days. And also, as Mangal sir said, 800 words are more than enough to speak fluent English. Yes, thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So now I would like to call Hina ma'am on stage for the same question.
Okay. So thank you, Yamshi ma'am. I think Manabinder sir have given a very wonderful answer. You don't need to do a lot of things. Phrases are enough. Don't go for something fancy words. So yes, my mind goes blank. It's a very natural thing. Even I go blank at certain point of time. So it's happened with me also. See, it's all about exposure. All you need to do an exposure of English. And for that also, you don't need to do something extra. No, we don't say giving your time, like give your 2 to 3 hours. No, just follow the 15-minute MMDC process. Attend your call from APs, and believe me, that will be enough for you. So yes, just follow the process, go through it. And as Manabendra sir said, phrases, phrases, phrases is just like a medicine. Just follow the phrases, and you have already got that 800 word, which is very important. Just follow those things, and that will be enough. Okay. Don't take stress about it. It's natural. It's happened at initial stage. Even at this point, also, I faced this same thing. So don't worry about that. And yes, follow the 15-minute process. Thank you.
Thank you
Amazing,
so much,
Ina.
ma'am,
Just look
for
at
your
the
guidance.
way you're confidently you have answered this question. And as you all would be observing the way in which Ina has been growing from an accountability partner to an expert, you can all see the difference. So I totally agree with her when she says that I, at one point of time, was not able to, I was facing the same problem. She was also getting blank. I was getting blank at one point of time. So it's a natural growth process. If you keep on falling, you will definitely start walking and then running and then maybe flying. It's all possible. You just need to start the process and do not stop. Do not stop when you hesitate, but do not stop when you feel that blank phase, because that's a learning process. When you go through that blank phase, slowly and steadily, when you keep on working towards your next goal, your blankness will go away slowly and steadily. Just keep on doing that small task on a daily basis. It will help you improve. Okay. So Yamshi, over to you once again.
Okay, so yes, we have a next question that I have made 5 videos, but I still feel nothing is improving. Okay, so for this question, I would like to call Shabnam ma'am on stage.
Yes, Yamshi, and still he or she is facing the same issue. It's just because you are in the initial state, the starting a state. When somebody makes video 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5, it happens that the video is not perfect. To speak, you don't have to think about that. You have to flow with the process. Just flow. Do practice every day. Whatever topic is coming, just do practice. Make your videos, make summaries, practice. The more you will practice, the more you will learn. Just have a belief in yourself. Yes, I can do it. This should be also a right mindset, should be also there in your mind, that yes, I can do it. 5 बन गया, अब इसके बाद मैं छठा जब बनाऊंगी, 6 बनाऊंगी, 7 बनाऊंगी, तो ये हो जाएगा. This can be possible. So you can do it. Just have faith on your own self. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering this question. So we should move to the next question now. Yes, we have a next question is, I feel tensed to speak in front of Amit sir and our experts. So yes, Manavendra sir, you are our expert. So please give this answer.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, fear and hesitation is a very common problem at initial stage, and sometimes it sustains throughout the learning process. So I can suggest that accept that you will feel uncomfortable while speaking English. For almost everyone, speaking any new language means fighting through a fear barrier. We have to fight over it, and we have to face lot of troubles. So this is completely normal, and your native language is a very precise tool for describing concepts. You have words, you have phrases, you have idioms, or some kind of other tools. But in while speaking in other language, the hesitation, shyness, and fear, those comes naturally. So you are completely aware of subtle implications your words carry, how to use, irony and humor, and how words trace. Um, this is possible for your mother tongue, but this is not possible at the initial test for learning a second language. So speaking in any new language feels like um, you are using a blunt axe. You can't say exactly what you mean. You might offend someone or make fool of yourself. You certainly won't seem as smart as you really are. It's intimidating. So few language learners talk about how much it sucks. So language experts they suggest that we have to accept this uncomfortable situation at the initial stage. We have to accept that we may feel shyness, or we may hesitate while speaking in front of the others. So don't think with whom you are talking they are better than you. Everyone is learning. We are all in the learning stage. So while you are talking with experts or accountability partners, maybe with accountability partners you are feel comfortable, but while you are speaking with experts, uh, then your mind is thinking that I'm talking with the experts. He is much better than me in English. So for that thinking, you are facing this problem. So try to eradicate this type of concept from your mind, and make your mind free while talking with anyone. Maybe it's your accountability partner, maybe it's your group members, or maybe Amit sir, or maybe someone stranger. Don't fear to speak, because if you fear to speak, then you cannot make the progress. Because for developing your fluency, you have to speak more, and you have to speak and speak and speak. You have to speak a lot. So that's why first make up your mind that you are speaking with a English speaking person, and they are not going to point out your errors, or they are not going to laugh at your faults, or your wrong grammar or your wrong vocabulary, because everyone is here to support you, to help you to progress. So that's why uh, just relax and follow all the activities in the MMC process, and try to communicate with the accountability partners as well as with the experts also, and try to give call sometimes to Amit sir, because sir is generally free at Sunday, or and on the holidays. So you can call him and talk with him. He's a very nice person, and he will guide you at your every travels, at your every doubts. So just uh, uh, be relaxed and try to speak more and more. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Manvendra. I think that was a very comprehensive coverage of the entire answer, the entire question also. I think it's very, very important for all of you. What I have started now is the broadcast system. I have taken a paid plan of interacting with all of you. I'm putting messages to you, I think now constantly. It will be coming regularly. So please try to connect with me if anybody is having any kind of fear. Now, fear is a very strange thing. I think Sujal will be giving a presentation very soon on this topic of why do you fear. If you have read my book, the chapter 1, chapter 2, I have talked about fear, because I think fear is the biggest reason why English is not happening in India, why 100 crore people are not able to speak in English. The biggest reason is fear. So you have to fight your fears. Okay. Now let me reverse the question. Okay. Find out one kid who is 1 year old, 2 year old, all these kids, when they start, standing on their own feet, they're not able to stand properly. Their feet are not that strong. So they're trying to stand on their feet. They're trying to walk. And when you see them, have you ever tried to go and ask them, if you had the opportunity to go and ask them, what would they have said? Are they not fearing falling? They're also fearing the fall, because they know their feet are not strong. But that's an evolutionary process. If they do not do that, they will not be able to walk, run, or maybe fly. So it's an evolutionary process. So if you're feeling the fear, it's a natural process. Feel the fear and go through it. Because if you go through the fear, if you keep on doing what is fearful, you will remove the fear from your mind. So do not feel fear as kind of hackneyed and old concept. It's very important you face your fears, because everybody who is doing it for the first time will face all those fears. Okay, so I request all of you to just ensure that you face your fears, because that will help you move closer to your particular thing. Just give me a second. Yamshi, once again over to you. I think Mangal is asking a question.
Okay, yes, sir. No, sir, Mangal is not asking any question. We have a next question that will my English improve after 21 days? So yes, for this question, I would like to call Shabnam on stage.
Yes, Yamshi, please repeat the question.
Ma'am, the question is, will my English improve after 21 days?
Yes, I will say that your English will improve in 21 days. Um, I can't say that you will get the fluency, but yes, I can assure you that you will, if you are regular to the process and if you are following the process consistently, if you are doing your work every day, 15 minutes of tasks, if you are doing, then I can assure you that in just 21 days, you can have means you will create a environment where you can do a good communication. In 21 days of challenge, we all are here to see, we are seeing every Sunday or Friday, we see so many interviews which is happening in MMDC. So just look them, because they have completed their 21 days of challenge, and they are the proof in our MMDC that yes, that in just 21 days of challenge, in just 21 days, English can be improved. You can become a good communicator. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. So for the same question, I would like to call Tripura ma'am on stage. Tripura ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to answer this question, ma'am.
Good evening to all. Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat the question again?
Yes, ma'am. The question is, will my English improve after 21 days?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got the question. Yes, definitely, ma'am. If a person do regular work, do following the regular steps, which Vinny told in 3 days workshop, then definitely a
Ma'am.
person will be able to speak fluently in 21 days.
Okay, thank you
Yes,
so much,
ma'am.
ma'am. Actually, you are facing some network issue. Your voice is not audible properly. Okay. So yes, Mangal sir,
Okay,
what
ma'am.
is your question? Mangal sir, are you there? Okay. So yes, we have a next question that it takes more than 15 minutes to complete the task. So what to do? Yes, Manabindra sir, please answer this question and help our learners.
Yes, ma'am. For preparing the regular activities or tasks, that summary making or video making, maybe 15 minutes is not sufficient, because at the initial stage, for making a summary of the top, or for making a summary of a topic, we have to research on that topic on Google or YouTube, and we have to make some bullet points on that topic and make that summary finally. That takes time, and after that, on that summary, we have to make a video and maybe uh, during the video making process, we have to take many times, because for fast take it may not be good, so we have to retake it, and sometimes 3 to 5 retakes. So somebody takes 3 to 5 retakes. So in that case 15 minutes is not sufficient, I think, for the research part and for making the summary finally, and absorbing that summary in your mind, and after that delivering that in front of camera, and making a overall standard video. So that takes time. So it varies, uh, student to student, learner to learner, because someone can take time, someone can take 30 minutes to 40 minutes, or uh, someone needs 1 to 1.3 hours, that 1.5 hours. So it may vary, because everyone has different level of learning, and uh, someone from Bengali medium, someone from other regional language medium, and someone from English medium. So it varies student to student, and 15 minutes may not be sufficient for everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for helping our learners. Okay, so we have next question, that what if people will laugh on my speech? So Gaurav sir, would you like to answer this question?
Yeah, good evening, all of you. So when people laugh on your speech, so don't focus what the other people are saying. You have to believe on yourself and you have to doing your practice on a regular basis, because don't depend upon others' opinion, what they are saying. You have to be practice and you have to be very honest with yourself. Okay. See, when you are starting making video or speaking, something will happen, some error also happen. But it's a normal thing, not a big thing. If a if anybody want to improve her spoken English, this whole thing will come. You have to be very positive. What the other are saying, you have to be very positive and doing your practice in a regular basis. You spend more time and you have to came back so strongly. So the next time they will think this is the person we meet 1 month before or 2 months before. You have to show what kind of power you have by your strong will, by your determination, by your hard work, by your consistency, by your practice. This is the time. If they will laugh, then you will come back. By the way you come back, then they will know how much strong you have. But you have the patience, you have the guts. By doing the practice, you can achieve all the things. This is the solution as per my.
Right, sir. And we should not compare ourselves to others, and we should learn something new
Why?
from them.
Because every human being have different nature, different mentality.
Right, sir.
Only two things we have: positive mindset and by hard work, by practice, we can achieve what we want. If any person, okay, you can't do anything in life, so you can sit back in, you will think like that, I can't do. This is your mind, you have to program. Other person will not running your mind, okay? You have to do with yourself only, because you have to be, don't be a football of others' opinion. Believe in yourself. By hard work, you can achieve anything, but you have to be good positive mindset.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for this answer. Yes, so okay, we are moving to the next question now. And the next question is, what is the difference between accountability partner and MMDC expert? So for this question, I would like to call our expert Shabnam ma'am.
Accountability departments are the people who are accountable to you all, and they every day on a daily basis they all are calling you all, and they are guiding in every phase of your life, every guidance which you want in your life in the process of English communication. So they are guiding you, they are after you all the time. But experts are those people who I think in a week twice or thrice they communicate with you all, and if any major issues are there or any major concerns are there, so they have a talk with you and they can solve the problems which is there. So both are important, as I think, in this MMDC process, because and the most important is accountability department, because on a daily basis they are calling you, and on a daily basis they are having communication with you, so that the more you will speak with them, the more fast your fluency and your conversation can be improved. So this way both are there in MMDC, and I please take the help from both the sides, from the experts also and from the accountability department also. And we have a broadcast also that every day I message, but I see very less number of people answers. So whoever message you, whether accountability department or experts, please do reply the message. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for this answer.
I would like to answer this question. Yes, I just wanted to highlight this thing. So think of accountability partners as your class teachers. Okay, so they are teaching you on a daily basis. They're trying to interact with you on a daily basis, alternate day basis. They're giving you small assignments. They're giving you something to write. They're giving you something to maybe speak on, and they're interacting with you. That is a class teacher's role. Whereas the expert's role is to give you a feedback, just like the year-end examination, just like the semester-end examination, just like the trimester examination. Every 3 months you have an examination. So it's a feedback mechanism. The experts, when you talk to the experts, they will be able to tell and give you a feedback of how your growth has been. So has your fluency improved in the last 7 days? Is your hesitation getting removed? Are you making less of grammatical mistakes or more of grammatical mistakes? So think of experts as people who will be giving you an assessment of your growth in the MMDC process. So accountability partners are basically somebody who is your kind of a punching bag. You're just trying to practice more and more with them, your writing and your speaking skills. And experts will give you the feedback of how well your growth has been happening. They'll give you something which is different than what the accountability partners are giving you, a feedback on how your growth has been. Okay, I hope that answer clarifies the question properly. Namshi, over to you once again.
Yes, okay, sir. Yes, Shakti sir is asking that when accountability partner calls, I feel stressed to speak with them and my mind goes blank. So what will I do? Okay. So yes, Manabendra sir, please answer this question.
Yes, ma'am. I think the last question I answered, I already explained this matter, the hesitation and fear, and what about the shyness. So so he is facing problem while talking with accountability partners, right?
Right, sir.
Okay, so accountability partners are those who are there to help you and to help you in your every doubts and your every problems. So as this is a learning process, and we have to go through this learning process and these activities, these accountability partners are so much they play a very important roles in our learning process. So they are just like a friend, philosopher, and guide for us. So don't think they are some kind of person from coming from Mars or other planet. They are like us, and they are also learners, and they are also growing and improving. So we need to talk to them. We need to sometimes we need to chat with them. We need to send them text message. Sometimes they text us, and we have to reply to them. And that's why and in this way we have to build a relationship with them, because with the help of these accountability partners, day by day we will develop our fluency, and we will go through this learning process, and at a certain point of time we have to sit for the interview. So in every step, from day 0 to day 21, or maybe it's your day 30 or 40, whatever it may be, when you are facing the interview. And after completing this journey, this 21 days challenge, when you are staying with this WhatsApp group or with this MMDC club, every step accountability part you have to the accountability partners are helping you, and they are always there to guide you at your every problem. So don't hesitate and don't fear while talking with them, because they are giving you the chance, they are giving you the opportunity to speak with them, to speak in English for 4 to 5 minutes, or maybe sometimes it's 7 to 8 minutes or 10 minutes. So try to grab that opportunity and try to make a good relationship with them. And yes, that's all from me.
Thank you so much, sir. I
This is a
hope,
very
Shashi sir,
important
you got
question.
your answer.
Yes, this is a very important
Yes, sir.
question, that why should we be talking to accountability partners, and how do we remove the fear? So I think what we had promised to all of you was that we'll be giving you 9 hours of practice at a minimum in this 21-day challenge, right? So that you can improve your fluency by speaking more. You all know that speaking more is very, very important. Now imagine if I have to improve my English and I give you somebody who speaks like Shashi Tharoor, you will suddenly start comparing your English with that particular person, Shashi Tharoor, and you will stop to speak maybe. You'll start comparing that I'm not doing good, I'm not growing. Look at the way he speaks so very fluently. And that is why we have kept accountability partners who are very much like you, who are learners. We are all learners over here. Even the experts are learners. We are all learning just like you. But experts have a different level of experience. But accountability partners are coming with little amount of experience, maybe just like you. They are in a similar, they understand your situation much, much better. They can relate to your problems. And that is why we have kept them at their level so that you can interact with them. You can just, play with those words in your mind. And you get a partner along with that, right? Accountability partner. So it's a partner in your success. He or she is a partner in your success. They just want to help you. So first thing first, remove the fear, because they are there for a purpose. So do not fear their questions. They're just trying to help you. They're just trying to take you to your next level. So just try to participate, and maybe you'll be able to improve in a very, very fast way. They're there to help you and not to maybe scare you. Okay. So thank you so much. Yes, yeah, I'm sure, but you.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. And you can, Shakti sir, you can take us as a friend. We are also a learner, so don't be a stress. Okay, and I hope you got your answer. And yes, Mithilesh sir is asking that I feel shy to speak in front of 30 odd people in main room. Okay, so yes, for this question, I would like to call Shabnam ma'am on stage.
The question is that I feel shy to speak in front of 30 people. So that is the reason, sir, that in MMDC process we are having breakout rooms where less number of people are there and where you can speak over there. Those people who are in the initial stage and who don't want to speak in front of so many people. So the main reason for breakout room is that only, that in with less number of people you are comfortable and you can speak over there. You can start from there, and when you will start from there in breakout rooms, when you will speak every day, the day will come that you will be ready to speak in front of the 30 people. You will not feel shy. The shyness can be removed with the experience and with the practice which you will be doing in your breakout rooms. So the more you will do practice in your breakout rooms, try to take initiative to summarize the room, try to take initiative to speak in that room, and slowly gradually changes will happen and you will not feel shy, sir. And within few days only you will see that the magic will happen, and in the main hall also you will come and speak with the confidence.
Yes,
Talking
thank
on
you.
the same concept, I think very, very important is to understand that we had told you the concept of accountability partners, and we talked to you about the concept of language parents. So, Mithilesh and everybody out here in the room, try to understand that we're just trying to be your language parents. Show me the last time when somebody had laughed on a particular video or made fun of a particular summary that was sent in the group. We are all here to encourage you. So it's just like you're not able to talk in front of your family. Your family should be your biggest strength support system, right? So if you're not able to speak in front of your mother, in front of your father, in front of your brother, so we are all mother, brother, fathers, and sisters over here. We're just trying to help each other reach to their next goal, next to their next level, to their next version. So treat this as a family, and maybe then your fear of that shyness of speaking will just vanish away somehow, because we want to remove that fear, because I understand fear was the biggest reason why you were not able to speak, and that is why we created a community of language parents who are helping each other. 380 plus 390 approximately reaching there. We are 390 members are all language parents. We do not laugh on you. We encourage you, we motivate you, we help you, we support you, we give you amazing emojis of love, of support, of those kind of emojis are always sent for you. Just look at the group and you'll find a lot of emojis like that. They're all there to be your cheerleaders. They're cheering for you. Okay, so remove this particular fear, because there's no fear. There's nothing to be shy about. It's a family, and you should not be shy in front of your family. That is how I feel it about English. Okay, moving on. Shyamshi, over to you.
Yes, sir. We have a next question that how can one improve English without grammar? So, Gaurav, sir, would you like to answer this question again?
By speak more, by prepare more summary and prepare more video, because when you speak more, there is no need of grammar, because you want that fluency. Okay, when you speak more, then you automatically so many words and phrases are stored in your brain, subconscious mind. So by research the topic, you can make a summary, then you make a video. Okay. Every day you will consistent doing this, and 9:15 meeting, you take the team leader and you tell I will want to charge team leader, then you prepare all the other speaker summary, then you summarize all the speaker. Like this way, uh, it's a very easy, grammar not required, because when we born like a baby, we go to school after 4 or 5 years. Before we are not going to school. In school they will teach the grammar, but before, while we are speaking, because by our environment we can catch the words and sentence, because in your family nobody teach the grammar. By the way they are speaking, you can hear all the words and sentence, and the baby will speak. So there is no need of grammar. Without grammar, you can speak much better, because we are not in the stage, then we are checking grammatical mistake, because nowadays if you work anywhere, they will not check your grammar. In corporate world, they will check you will understand or not, what we are saying you are understand or not, and you are speaking very good or not. If you speak very well, they are not check the grammar. They will only want your communication is good or not, you are able to understand or not, and you, the other client, you are able to satisfy with your communication, what message you are giving, they are understand or not. So grammar not required. Anyway, grammar is not required.
Yes, sir.
Only
I think
Yes.
we can take example from the same thing, that there are two ways of learning maybe grammar. So the way as Gaurav sir said, when a small kid starts learning to speak in a new language, when you started learning your mother tongue, imagine that time. For many of you Bengali, Telugu medium, you would have seen the grammar book only at the age of 5, 6, 7 when you joined the school. But before that, you were fluent in your mother tongue. How did that happen? So the point is, there are two ways of learning grammar. One is you can go to the grammar book and start learning grammar. That is a direct method of learning. Or maybe you can learn just like the kids, just like the way you have learned your mother tongue. How did you learn your mother tongue? How did you learn the grammar of your mother tongue? By listening to your mom and dad, by listening to your neighbors, by listening to your grandfather, grandmother. Because when they were talking, they were using a lot of proper grammar, because they would have studied grammar maybe of that mother tongue. So what you're doing when you're listening to your mom and dad, when you're listening to your grandfather, grandmother, you are able to actually understand and learn grammar in a very, very indirect way. But that actually helps you to improve your grammar very, very fast in an indirect way. So maybe you can keep on wasting time studying the grammar, but maybe you can also do the natural way of learning by learning grammar in a very indirect way, just the way you did as kids, just the way you learned as kids. So that's an amazing opportunity that you all have with you. You can learn grammar indirectly. And I think that's a smart way. I hope everybody is using a smart way of learning over here. So that is what we are all for. We are all here for smart work, not for hard work. Hard work can really get difficult at times. So that is why we stand for learning grammar. See, grammar is important. I'm not discounting grammar. What I'm saying is there is an alternative method of learning grammar, which is an easy method. So when you're going for your summaries, when you're going for your Google particular research, when you're going for your YouTube research, you are listening to content which is grammatically correct. So right now, when you're listening to me, all of you, right now, when you have been listening to me for the last 2 minutes, I've been speaking all the sentences, maybe 80% right, maybe 90% right, grammatically right. And when you're listening to me, you are learning indirectly a lot of grammar. We have proved it to you in the 3 days workshop that your brain is a super duper computer. So right now, when you're listening to me, you're all learning grammar indirectly. Such a powerful method, which most of us miss. So that is what MMDC is all about. Learning grammar in a smart way, learning grammar indirectly. Okay. So Yamshi, over to you once again.
Yes, so sir, basically we just need to follow RSLW method. It is more than enough because with the help of reading, we learn more than 50 phrases in a day. So just follow
Amazing.
RSL. Yes, yes, sir. Okay. So we have a next question. Yes, Dhananjay sir is asking that while I am speaking.
Excuse me, I want to say one more thing. If any person they will not satisfy, they can learn grammar after achieving fluency communication. Because if somebody like they want full 100% grammar, slowly they will learn.
Right, sir. Okay, so we should move to the next question. So Dhananjay sir is asking that I get confused when use has, have, shall, will. So basically he is facing some sentence formation. So yes, Gaurav sir, please answer this question again.
Okay, he will means for sentence from formation. He is dividing into sentences. So they have every day they have to make practice of phrases, because phrases and words. Okay, while they will observe so many phrases, because on phrases also 2 3 some grammatical it is there na, present tense, past tense, future tense. Okay, and why actually speak when any person try to speak slowly this problem will solve, because initially stage every person they have this problem, sentence formation. They will do one thing, like from daily routine, morning to night, he will write his summary according to her native language. If Hindi is there, Marathi is there, Gujarati is there, by own language. And do one thing, try to make in Google that English what is the sentence, and write in copy. Like this they can try practice, like day before yesterday, day before tomorrow. Like they have to slowly write practice. So they will take the good use of Google by all the activity. Day before yesterday, what they will do, they will note it on the diary. Then they will go to Google and what is the sentence. Like this, they will do practice in 7 8 days. They get good result. Try this trick. This will work, because you prepare, because you have present tense, present what you did, you already search, and day before yesterday you have already research and write all this in English. Like this, do practice for 6 7 days, then this problem will solve 100% this problem is solved. Try this method. But what I said, he is understand or not, ask him right now.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. I think the answer was kind of clear from your side. I will just add one more point over here. Now, for all of you who are having problems with has, have, had, I have only one solution. Go back to your traditional method. Learn 43 chapters of grammar, Ren and Martin, solve the exercises. It will take you 2 to 3 years. You'll complete your grammar and then improve your fluency. I don't have any other solution. I don't have any other solution. I'm committing in front of all 31 people over here. I don't have any solution for people who are confused between has, have, had. There's no other solution, right? But for all of you who are willing to go for the smarter version, see, I'll tell you very interesting one fact. When Henry Ford invented the cars in 1900s, the first time a car was discovered, everybody was hating the car. Nobody wanted a car at that point of time in the 1900s, 1910. They were actually looking for faster horses. And that is what is happening right now. So when we are trying to tell you that maybe you can do it without grammar, people will not buy that solution. You know why? Because for the last 100 years, people have been telling you, teachers have been telling you, spoken English gurus have been telling you that it's not possible without grammar. And so it's very difficult for you. I can understand your problem. I can understand your problem very well. Because you want to be learning the grammar first, because that has been told to you by the society, by the teachers, by the parents, by everybody around you. And so when you're not buying the solution of zero grammar, I can totally understand. And it's absolutely not your fault, because that is how teaching has happened all through these years. So when the car was discovered, nobody wanted the car. So that was how it is. But the point is, if you learn without grammar, that's a faster method. If you learn grammar incorrectly, that's a much faster method. So the point is, if you learn through this particular method, it's going to take you less amount of time. So when the new phones, Kodak did the same thing. Kodak was the biggest image, creating particular company in the world. But when the digital cameras came in, Kodak was not ready to accept it. The new customers were not able to accept it. But look at digital cameras. All your mobiles have digital cameras. So the point is, whether you're standing for growth or you're standing for the old same concept. Because if you keep on learning those 43 chapters of grammar of Ren and Martin, trust me, 4,300 rules in your mind, you'll just get confused, and it'll take you 1 more year or maybe 2 more years to remember and memorize and put your sentences properly. But if you work through this indirect method, as Gaurav sir said, you'll be improving your fluency, confidence, and speech. And then maybe as a top up, you can improve your grammar as a later version. So as of now, if you're thinking about has, have, had, it's going to take you another 1 or 2 years. So please be clear on that. So whether you want success at 100% or whether you want success at 85% is your choice. So I would be somebody who would be choosing 85%. So even if I'm 85% correct, I would still be happy. And that is why at MMDC we have the 85% rule. That please make 15 mistakes. It's okay. Nobody bothers, as Gaurav said. Some time back he said that if you're making 85%, if you're writing 85% correct English, if you're speaking 85% correct English, you're still okay. Right now, I keep on telling this, right now when I've been speaking for the last 5 minutes, maybe I made 10 mistakes according to a grammar teacher. But how does it matter? I'm able to communicate. See, English is a tool. English should be used as a tool of communication. It is not the entire thing. It's a tool of communication. If you're able to understand what I'm saying, the purpose is solved. So let us not get confused with too much of grammar. Grammar is okay, but too much of grammar can actually derail your fluency, can delay your fluency, right? So that is a purpose somewhere at MMDC. Over to you, Yamshi, once again. I think we are reaching towards the close of this particular session. So if there are any further questions, please do it fast, or else we'll say good night to each other. Yamshi, over to you.
Yes, sir, I think we have done. So we should wind up here. Actually, it's already 10:20. So thank you everyone for attending this doubt session class. You all have joined today's meeting and for solving your doubts. I hope you all got your answers from our leaders. And I hope you all are satisfied now. And thank you so much, leaders, for helping, and thank you for solving the problems for for our learners. We are really grateful that we have a leader like you. Thank you for your support, and thank you, Amit sir, as well, for your answers, sir. And thank you for giving us this platform where anyone can speak fluent English in just 21 days. And I just want to say that to all of you that you all are learning today, but if you make yourself 1% better every day, you will leading tomorrow for sure. So thank you. We will meet tomorrow in same place. We have an amazing interview of BN Malik sir. So don't forget to join our meeting same time, same place. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, madam.
Great, all of you. So we'll meet tomorrow once again. Tomorrow we have important updates coming for all of you. We are starting a new session, which is very important for all of you. So do not miss tomorrow's meeting because we'll be giving you some important updates. We're starting with one more club, which is very essential for all of you to improve your spoken English fluency very fast. So we'll be starting and we'll be announcing that tomorrow. We have new members who have joined in our MMDC family, and they will also be helping you. So we just want you not to miss tomorrow's meeting at 9:15 tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow at 9:15 once again. Good night and take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.